make some noise for Pia Toscano.
Yes.
Hello.
What's up, Pia?
What's up? Thank you for having me.
What they're calling the most shocking elimination in American Idol history.
Wow.
I mean, have you heard that? You've heard that term before, right?
I've heard it a few times, but American Idol history, that's pretty huge.
Well, I mean, you were pretty shocked yourself, to be quite honest, right?
No, actually I wasn't. The
Really?
night before, I had a feeling that I was going to be at least in the bottom. Like, I had a really strange kind of feeling. So I kind of expected it, but at that moment when they announce your name, it's like, ouch.
So, walk us down that path. When they announced, when they announced your name, or, when you found out, when you realized you didn't make it, what were you thinking?
That basically, I'm going to have to go, which is no problem at all, because I love my band back at home, but I was like, I'm just going to have to go back to demoing and writing for other people and singing for my wedding band and all that stuff, and who's going to want to work with me? I finished ninth, all this stuff. That was what was going through my head. And I had no clue that I had so much support from the fans and, from people tweeting me on, the very next day. So it was cool. It was really nice.
Didn't you try it? How many times did you try it for Idol before?
This was my 5th time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the rules there? What's the cap on that? Only 5 times or something like that? 6
No,
times?
you could audition as many times as you want, but if you make it to like the top 24, you can't audition again.
Okay.
So you get eliminated, and we hate to stick on that, but we haven't had a chance to ask somebody.
Right.
The night someone gets eliminated from Idol, what do you do when you go home and you're sitting, you're sitting on this world stage, and then what do you do that day when you go back to your hotel?
I mean, it's devastating. They only give you like an hour to pack all your stuff, and they move you out of the hotel. Or like, we were in a hotel, or if you're in an apartment or a mansion or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I had like an hour. Luckily, my parents were there, so they helped me out and were really sweet. And then we start press at like 3 in the morning.
Wow.
So I didn't go to sleep at all. The entire day had tons of interviews and all that stuff, and thank God for Red Bull, because that's the only thing that kept me awake. Coffee,
gives you wings.
caffeine. Yeah. So.
On with us right now, Pia Toscano, American Idol finalist. Of course, you know her. I got a question. What are you thinking? Like, when the person gets eliminated from American Idol, you find out, then they play all this like sappy music, and then they have you. They play, all these little scenes of how... I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. I get it, but then, more importantly, when they ask you to perform...
I know.
How do you honestly feel about that?
Oh, gosh. That was the scariest thing that I've ever had to do. Because I knew I wasn't going to be able to sing well, because...
Right.
I mean, they just showed clips of me with my grandfather who had passed away and, like, who I was super close with. And it's really devastating. And then you have to sing.
Yeah.
And
people are crying, you're like sobbing, and hey, here's a mic, sing in front of freaking 30 million people.
Horrible.
I don't know if I like that.
I didn't like it, but I mean, I was just like, I have so much emotion right now, so I can sound good, but it's gonna be the most emotional performance I've ever had.
American Idol is one of those shows that they've definitely perfected pulling on the heartstrings, like the emotional component of it. I mean, that is why you watch, a big part of it. You get wrapped up in the stories of people's lives.
It's definitely people's stories. I think that's most importantly. Now, you got the American Idol's live tour that's going on this weekend.
Yes.
So pretty excited about that.
Yes, I'm so excited. Just last year I was waiting online, auditioning for the show, and now my life is completely changed.
Yeah, now you're performing on the show as a headliner. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So what's going on with Musically now? You've been working with guys like Rodney Jerkins and stuff like that. What direction are you going with your music?
It's pop with an R&B influence, and it's going to be a little edgy. It's going to be powerful. It's been a lot of fun. Rodney's someone that I've always wanted to work with, so it's a dream. Producer. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah. He's incredible, and I've been working with Harvey Mason Jr. Esther Dean and Brian Kennedy wrote and produced This Time, which is my new single, and I get to perform that, almost every night on tour.
Nice.
Okay. So it's been really fun.
When's the slated album release date again?
Sometime in October. It, could change.
So by the end of this year.
Yeah, definitely by fall.
Okay.
What was also special about this season of American Idol you were on, you got to be in front of a guy like Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it like when you're walking through the hallway and you see Steven Tyler?
He's the sweetest thing. He really is. That's what, I think the misconception with him when, he first got on board with the show was, he's this rocker. But he has the biggest heart, and he's so sweet and sensitive and kind. Yeah. And he really taught us a lot. I mean, both him, Jennifer, and Randy have been in our position before, auditioning for things, and have been told no so many times. So they try to let us down easily, you know, and critique us the nicest they could.
Do his lips disturb you?
No, I
More importantly, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm listening to everything you're saying, but the whole time I'm thinking, I'm watching. You know, every time he licks his lips, I had to kind of turn away.
Do you feel like he's licking at you?
How can you not notice? It's like in 3D, Pia. What are you talking about? It's like 3D every freaking evening.
Well, because I never really watched the show. I mean, I'm seeing everything. I'm just living it. Okay. So I never really watched back.
Well, Steven Tyler's lips are interesting. In HD, it's an unbelievable.
Way.
It's an unbelievable sight.
Aww.
Pia Toscano of American Idol, one of the most shocking eliminations, but one of the best voices on the show, man.
Thank
We
you.
really supported you. Let's talk about home for a little bit.
All right.
Because me and Pia got a little something in common.
Yeah.
We're from the same town, almost the same town,
Almost,
neighborhood
yes.
towns back home in New York. She's from Howard Beach.
Well, no, you said something common. I thought she's not black.
Oh well, she's got a decent tan. I mean, talk about home. Talk about Howard Beach and what's it mean to you?
Oh man, I miss it so much. I was singing for like every neighborhood event, and they've been so supportive. My hometown has been so supportive, and I can't wait to go back home to see everybody.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be crazy, but they're the ones that got me to this point, that voted, that kept me in the competition, that supported me when I was nowhere. So.
Howard Beach, super Italian town, a lot like...
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like an Addison here.
It's like an Addison or Elk Grove Village here. So how do you feel about Jersey Shore? Do you watch Jersey Shore?
I'm not going to lie, I'm guilty. I have watched the show. I think
No!
it's hilarious.
Because she's Italian. I want to know how she feels about Jersey Shore.
Well, no,
Are you
it's not
insulted?
that... You know, I really try not to look at it that way. It's funny.
It is funny.
It's really funny.
It is funny.
And, yeah, so I have
Situation
watched
is
it
creepy,
times.
but it's funny.
I haven't watched any TV since, like, February, really.
Sure.
I swear, because our work's so busy that when I get in my hotel room, I'm like, good night, and go to sleep.
I'm actually surprised none of the Jersey Shore cast has actually, like, made an advance or tried to hit on you, or, you know, like, the people...
That girl's got nothing on her.
You know when these guys make public announcements, hey, you know, that Pia Toscano or that so-and-so, I think she's really attractive, I'd love to ask her out on a date.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how's Mark Ballas doing?
Mark's great.
Yeah?
He's really good.
How did that come about? I know people ask you all the time, but I just, never really listened, actually. I just ask myself. I like to ask the person myself.
Well, Mark and I met because we film on the same lot in CBS, and, we're just really good friends, and he helps me out a lot with, choreography.
Well, how do friends become friends? Did he say, excuse me, I'd love to take you out to lunch someday, or did he, like, wink an eye, like, try to wink at you? Did he throw something at you? Or?
I performed on his show, so that's really how it all kind of happened. Okay. We were just talking, and he was dancing with Karina when I performed I'll Stand By You on the show, so that's how we kind of started talking.
Is it weird for you now, just a couple months ago you were a girl from Queens, and now you're a person who everyone's asking about, someone you're friends with. Is that strange for you? It's
a little strange, but it's something I kind of always wanted people to know who I was, and I worked really hard. I've been doing this since I was 13 years old, and I got to a point last year where I was like, I don't know if this is going to happen for me. Yeah. So I just auditioned for this show again. Right. And it worked out, so now I'm not complaining. My dream has come true. So
here's another little coinky dink, Julian.
Yeah.
Pia, graduate of LaGuardia High School, same school Nicki Minaj went to. I mean, you come from a performing arts background. Right. What do you want to say about, some of the artists that are out right now, and who are you looking at? Who are your favorite artists in music?
My favorite artist right now, I'm really loving Janelle Monáe.
Ooh, nice. Good one.
Yeah. Great.
Real good one.
She opened up for Bruno Mars a couple months ago.
Yeah, Bruno Mars is insane.
He is incredible, isn't he?
I love him.
Yeah.
I want to meet him. And definitely Nicki Minaj.
If you can see him, it's like that high. Yeah, he's really short.
I love Nicki.
I'm one to say. Sorry.
But he's an incredible talent. There's a lot of talent out right now, and I would definitely love to collaborate with Bruno Mars for sure.
You ever run into Nicki at all?
I haven't. We were at a Samsung event that she performed at, and I got to see her perform, but I haven't seen her or talked to her, and I would really love to. She's amazing.
So one artist you want to perform with, who would it be? One.
I'd have to say two. Besides Nicki,
okay,
Alicia Keys for sure, or Jay-Z for sure.
Nice. We know them. Should make a call. Don't you know them?
Well, we have their CD. We don't really know them.
I'm gonna get on that for you.
Thank you.
I've got Alicia Keys' poster.
We got lots of connections.
I'm gonna perform with that. I do every night.
But
whoa. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm just being sarcastic, but I really think you are awesome.
Thank
I saw you perform on. Was it Leno?
Yeah.
You were on all those shows.
Yeah.
I really did watch you, and you really are. I could tell that you definitely have been doing it for quite a while. Either that or you're both. You're born a talent, and also you've just been in the game quite a while too.
The thing that sucks about American Idol is the fact that it's left up to voting. You know,
right?
I mean, leave it up to me, you would have won the whole thing. But it's voting. But you got a great career ahead of you. A big single, also the American Idol tour.
Yeah, that's going to be this weekend. That's going to be where, guys?
Allstate Arena.
Yeah, I knew that. That's going to be at Allstate Arena, American Idol's live, and you can get your tickets. All the details, b96.com. And I know we got to leave soon, but I know that you're a shoe head. I love that.
Yeah.
You used to collect like a lot of Nikes?
Yes.
How many pairs do you have?
I have, I love my crisp white ones, and when they get dirty, it's time for a new one.
Right.
A new pair, but they're all back in New York. I have one pair for the gym right now.
Well, here's my question. Do you not wear them because of, obviously, the whole American Idol thing, and it's just not part of your look, or you're just collecting them, or?
No, I wear them when I'm back at home. I'm kind of, people don't really know this, but I'm kind of like a tomboy. I love sports. So, yeah, but, out here I'm doing a lot of press and all that stuff, so now I have a lot of heels.
It might
and I'm really short, too, so it kind of makes me feel taller. And,
Wear some heels, dude. Look at
I have some. I might break them out.
That'll be the next show, Julian and Heels with Team Pia.
Yeah, no problem.
American Idol's Pia Toscano, right here with Jay and Julian in Chicago on B96. We love you, babe.
I love you guys.